This is not virtual reality. Don't listen to Stephen Quadros. This is live. I'm back. It's the most dangerous man alive today. Here for, let me turn on the chat box. There we go. Hi, everybody. I see Gotans is here. Hakan Carlson. Did he change his name? Michael Cromwell, who I called Eric before in the last episode. Sorry, Michael. And Diego 98 and Bonzo and a few others. If you've joined us, say hi in the chat. We'd love to say hi if we have any new viewers, but we'll see. Hopefully, we get some new viewers. Anyway, today we're going to be watching Rings Holland, Kings of the Magic Ring, which is an event held in June of 1999. It features, I think, on the top of the card, Shemi Schelt versus Gilbert Ivel in a bare knuckle affair. But I want to fast forward because I would show you the intro. It has some rockin' Dutch music, I guess. But it spoils every single fight. It shows you the finish of every single fight, which is ridiculous. Anyway, this is Free Fight Event. It's called Free Fight Event number 8. That's not including. They didn't include. It's kind of a convoluted thing. They didn't include like other free fight events that were held in Holland, but the free fight series that I downloaded did include those. There's like Your Tech at War and Battle of Amsterdam. Anyway, so I call this free fight event number 10. Anyway, let's press play and get this going here. Let me know if you can hear this video, and let me know if you can still hear me as well. Our first fight is coming up here. I should have had this pulled up ahead of time, but I didn't. Rings Holland, the Kings of the Magic Ring, and I'll tell you about our first fighters here. There we go. As I load it up here, I think we're gonna see Ari Migrate versus Marcus Hapai in our first video here. No, I'm not sure if that was the guys. We just let's hear what the Roger van Eyck. What is the guy saying? I gotta hold on. I gotta rewind it. Because he says the names here, and I gotta make sure I'm talking because I have no idea. I don't recognize either one of these guys. So let's let's see. Let's see here. And if I haven't added you as a moderator, just say so, and I'll add you as a moderator. Everybody gets to be a moderator. Jeffrey, what do you call him? Jeffrey Heim. Okay. All right. I'm all fucked up. Let's just move on. let's just move on. So our first bout here against two unknown Dutch fighters. This guy's ripped though. Shaved head. Wonder if he's one of them Dutch white supremacists. He could be. There we go. It's Roger versus Eck. Oh no, that's his name. Roger V. Eck. And it's Jeffrey Haim Chakuriki. You're talking about, I think that's Jeffrey's hair. He's a short guy. He's probably going to be a little spitfire. We'll see here. He's got on short tiny little tie trunks there. We'll see. This guy's got on wrestling shoes. He's probably going to try and wrestle. This guy might be a kickboxer. Here we go. Round one. There's a kick. One of the guys, they were tangled up into the ropes. Kind of sloppy here starting out. I'm not sure. Is that Willie Peters as our referee? That is Willie Peters. Willie Peters is our referee. One of the guys in blue, I still don't know who's our fighters here. Our guy in blue is working punches. Little knee shove there. Tries for a knee. He goes for big punches there. Oh, nice little counter there from, I think that's Jeffrey. We'll call him Jeffrey. He goes for a body shot. Kind of blocked. Body kick there by the other guy, who's, what's his name? I think it's Jeffrey in the blue and Roger is in the dark. Back is disgusting. Let's stop here. His back is really disgusting. And are you still with me? Are you still with me, chat? What's happened? Did this stop? Are we still going? Hey, anybody in chat? Let me know you're still here, because I'm getting an error in YouTube here. It says no drop frames, but YouTube is complaining. Please use keyframes frequency of 4 seconds or less. Anyway, I get real concerned here. My setup, I am really bad. I'm really bad at streaming. I'm surprised anyone keeps watching. What's up? Is the mic still working? Let me know. So we're clinched up here. Tries for his back, Simon, has a lot of moles. Maybe he's on the juice. He's got a nice six-pack there. Very picturesque six-pack on him. He kind of has that sort of like really thin skin. And you can see all his muscles. He's really ripped. But he's got one of them gross like Keith Jardine like complexions. You know, Keith Jardine is really disgusting looking. Like you wouldn't want to touch his skin. Oh, he says I can barely hear you. Okay, let's pause this real quick. Okay, so you can barely hear me, Diego. Anybody else having a problem hearing me? Because if Diego is the only one, he might need to turn up his volume. Because I have it pushed up pretty high, my levels here. I don't want to push it up any higher because the mic is not working. It says go Tans. Let me turn this up. Okay, can you guys hear me any better? It goes up and down. So I'm having problems with my, actually that's why I was a little late with the stream today. I was having problems with my mic. It's much better now, says Simon. I just don't want to hit a cutoff to where it hears, it starts, crackles from time to time. I have a problem with my cable, my line-in cable. And that's what kind of delayed me from going here. Can you guys hear the video okay? That's more of a concern for me. I want to make sure you can hear the video. Now it's good, he says. Now it's good. Okay. Yes, I can hear you now. All right, great. Hey, we got that settled. Hopefully it stays that way. Rob Hill is here. What's up? That guy you never want to meet also joined. I didn't say hi to him. Hi. I also didn't say hi to Simon. Simon's here. So we're back in the action here. They stood him up. I wonder if this is a kickboxing match. No fighting on the ground. I mean, they do have bigger gloves on. But if you look at Jeffrey's gloves, he has on those fingered. Maybe not. These are like in between, like just a little bit bigger than MMA gloves. And they got fingers on the, like the exposed fingers for grappling. There's a good barrage there from Jeffrey. He again tries for this throw, and he just slips off. This video is good. Okay, thank you, GoTens. Now it's better, says Diego. Fantastic. Video is good for me, says Michael Cromwell. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know that everything's okay. But anyway, I was having problems with my line-in cable. My line-in cable is garbage, and I had to like twist it like almost in a knot at the end to get it to connect properly. Otherwise, it wasn't working, and I was like really sweating my balls as I tried to figure out how to get it working in time for the stream. and it wasn't looking good. And I finally got it, and I was like, it's so touchy. If you touch it, it won't work anymore. So I plugged it in, got it working, and I said, I'm not touching it anymore. Anyway. Gotans does say, hi, that one guy, bro. He's, oh, Gotans. He's the best. He is the best. So, whoa, it was kind of a pick-up and slam by Roger, who's kind of on the back here on the side. We'll see how long this stays on the ground. As Billy Peters is our referee. He's taking a close look. Billy Peters, everybody. There's some... You notice he has duct tape on his foot? Roger uses duct tape on his feet. That's awesome. On his just one foot, though. Just has it on his one foot. It looks like his left foot. He's on top here, so this is actually going on the ground here. Despite the fact that these guys have way bigger gloves. There we go. End of round 1 for our fight here. They have these gloves are not much bigger, but I mean they're 2 sizes bigger than typical MMA gloves. They got the exposed fingers, but they don't have individual. They have the exposed fingertips, but they don't have like individual fingers to move. So they're not like the monster gloves. This is our last round here, another 5 minutes. It's only scheduled for 2 5-minute rounds. Roger here. He's got a big size disadvantage, but Jeffrey in the blue hasn't really been utilizing his size advantage all that well. He's not fighting at the distance. In fact, they've been clinching quite a lot, and I would not want to put my face near that disgusting back. That back is really bad. It's like, oh my God, where's that place you go to look at stars? It looks like an inverse field of stars on his back. A negative image of a cluster of stars. He's going for an armbar here. Is Roger. He's got it pretty tight, but Jeffrey's just not tapping out. He better push up his hips there. There we go, tap out. End of the fight. It ends via armbar. And Stevo, if he was a Dutch kickboxer, has lost. If Stevo. Oh, boy. Gotan says duct tap, is that legal? I don't know what the fuck a duct tap is. Duct tape. Duct tape, is that legal? Well, it must be. I don't think he really has duct tape on. It could be. Hold on. Okay, we're getting a good look here. It almost looks like he has on 3 different types of tape on his feet. His big toe definitely looks like it has duct tape. Or black electrical tape. That is like the lowest rent fighter you could be. You don't have any tape, so you put on black electrical tape. So there you go. Dutch Stevo. Who does this fighter look like? He looks like Stevo from Jackass fame. Oh man, I'm tapping out. Oh, that's my Stevo impression. He's like, oh dude, oh man, I got hit. Oh, he's going for an armbar. Oh no, I gotta tap out. Oh, I had the names backwards, so Jeffrey Haim won and Roger lost. Par for course with this stream so far. But that's okay. We're going to move on to the next fight of Rings Holland, Kings of the Magic Rings. We're going to have Richard Plug, as in Richard Butt Plug. I don't think that's his real nickname. He's taking on Rick Rootlieb. Richard Plug versus... So it's the Battle of the Dicks. We have Richard and we have Rick. So that must be Richard Buttplug, or it might be Rick Rootlieb. He looks like a big burly guy. We'll find out soon enough what his name is. He's one of the 2 dicks. Gotan says his back looks like Hamburger Helper. Good ones, Gotan. This is a real good one. Rootlieb from Holland. So there you go. He's a big burly boy. And here comes Richard Plug. Oh my, hold on. I think my son wants leche. Hold on. I'll be right back, everybody. Enjoy the fight.
Die kans is voor Peter Verschuren. Nogmaals, invallen die vorige week was gemeld. Er mag best nog even extra vermelden. Peter was een trainer bij de andere hele grote baan. Zie je daarin ook. Joop van Kasteel. Joop komt zo meteen nog even de ring in. We hebben nog even een babbeltje mee. Uiteraard Peter Verschuren dus, dames en heren, aan de ene kant en de blauwhoek. Piet van Gouwen. En dat zijn de mannen die nu gaan maken. Deze meneer is afgesloten op 3 rondes van 3 minuten. De scheidsrechter van deze partij, de voormalig karatekampioen Peter Dijkman. Een rollerscape van Peter Verschuren. 1 rollerscape. Dus Piet van Gammeren is nu in het voordeel. Die staat voor je.
All right, I'm back. Hi, everybody. Hold on, I got to pause it. So I was thinking about this as I was making my my son bottle of milk. Richard is Dick, right? So Richard is the short version of Dick, but Rick is just Rick. Like Rick should be the shortened version of Richard, and Dick should be the shortened version of Dickard. So it doesn't make any sense. Why is Richard Dick? You know what I mean? Anyway, we have Dick on top here. Or no, Rick Rootlib is on top of Dick Plug. Did I get these names right? His name is Richard Plug, aka Dick Plug. He's the one that has his back taken. He's getting choked out. So Dick Plug is getting choked out here by Rick Rootlib. He goes for a big knee there. This is a bare knuckle affair. Well, at least Rick Rootlib has bare knuckles, and Dick Plug has chosen to go with gloves. Ooh, Richard is getting himself a face full of Dick Plug's dick there. Let's check out the chat here. The one guy wants to know the most dangerous man, the most dangerous kid alive today strikes again. Yep. Gotan says, "Where's Good Vibe at?" Unknown. That one guy you never want to meet says, "I miss Good Vibe." Actually, whoa, did the rope break? What happened? Actually, I went out to dinner with Good Vibe recently. Whoa, babes in the crowd. We went to a hibachi restaurant that was about an hour away from us. I've been there several times. It's a great place. They have amazing sushi. So yeah, we went to dinner. It was like it was an after birthday dinner, my birthday. It was like a week after that we set it up. We had a good time. We had fun. Good Vibe never been there, and then another couple went with us who never been there. Everybody had a really good time. Gotan says he has no gloves on. Nope. Rick Rootlib has no gloves. Richard has on pretty much tiny boxing gloves. They have no exposed fingers. Very bad for grappling. I'm sure he's regretting his decision to wear pretty much boxing gloves for this. They're like ladies' boxing gloves. They're so small. But they are fully enclosed gloves. Very bad idea. Not sure why he would decide to do this when there's grappling involved. There's the end of round 1. Was that 3 minutes? That was pretty quick. That didn't seem like 5 minutes. Unless they cut some out. There's a big knee coming up here. Kind of connects, though. Dick Plug's head was going backwards, so he kind of rolled with that knee. See, it's going, yeah, he kind of rolled with that knee. Dick Plug should have taken off the gloves. What the fuck? Stop. I didn't even get the names right on this one either. Let's see. What is this guy's? It's not. Okay, so it's not Dick. It's not Dick Plug versus Rick Rootlieb. It's I'm sure it's Piet or Peter Verschuren taking on another Piet Van Gameren. The listing I'm reading for this match is not correct. It's all out of order. So I'm going to blame it on that. I'm going to find a different match listing. So maybe I'll have the fights in order here. But it might be the fault of the DVD as well. Because the DVD might have had them all out of order. Yeah, so this is supposed to be Dick Plug versus Rick Rootlieb. But it's Peter Verschuren versus Piet Van Gameren. Anyway. Bonzo, at least Art Jimerson it with the gloves. I think, didn't it, I'm thinking of that one guy that fought in the UFC that had one boxing glove on. And I think it was only on his left hand. There's a straight kick there by, I think this is Piet Van Gameren. And our big burly guy there, who I've been calling Rick Rootlieb the whole time. That might be Peter Van Schruven. Anyway, I'm not good with Dutch names. I'm not good with any non-English based name. Latin names, okay, I could probably get by. You know, Spanish, Italian, French, anything beyond that. Russian, Asian. I'm bad with names. Yeah, the order's all goofed up, so I'm not even gonna go by it. I'm a sure dog. Everything's all goofed up. This is the second fight, and I skipped the first fight on the order of the fight listings because that obviously wasn't the fight that we saw first. But the second pair of guys that are on the match listing was the first fight we saw. So this is goofed up. He goes for a rope break. Peter here, our big burly fighter, he's looking pretty gassed. At least that actually might be Piet Van Gameren. Now the way I think about it. We've seen him before in another, we've seen Piet Van Gameren in another Rings Holland event. He's going for a takedown here, and he gets shoved with a knee and a thigh in the face. They get stood up. It looks like he's in okay shape for kind of a husky dude. He gets kicked in the face there, but I think he's more of just a bar brawler. He looks like he's more suited for fighting guys in a bar. He's slow to get up here. He's getting some instruction from his corner, I guess, which should not be legal. Our bigger fighter here is going in for the kill. Oh, he throws out a kick just as our burly barroom fighter goes for a takedown. And we're in the ropes here. Should get stood up here because the one dude, and I've resorted to calling them dudes and agnostic names because I'm not sure who's who. A big bar brawler is on top. He's choking him out with forearm across the neck. That's it. Fight's over. Oh, what is happening? What's happening? He's in the ropes. This should not count. This should not count. Even if he taps out here, this should not count. He's in the ropes. Rings rules means even if it's Rings Holland, they still have to abide by the rules of the organization. This doesn't count. They're in the ropes. Doesn't count. Okay. But he tapped out. He tapped out. He tapped out. It's still going. Oh, boy. Anyway, we continue on with our fight here. Into the third round. So our first fight was 2 5-minute rounds. This one is 3 3-minute rounds, I guess. We're going to find out shortly here. This fight is in a shambles, just like this stream is in a shambles. The crowd is whistling here. They're whistling because they want action. They want blood. They didn't spend 10 Dutch dollars to get into this to not see blood. High kick there. They want blood. They want a murder in the ring. These Dutch fans, they're ruthless. They're bloodthirsty. They're drinking Dutch beers. They've got on their wooden shoes. They've got on wooden shoes, and it's cold. And they paid. Ooh, big slap there. He got pissed at him. Slapped him right across the face. They paid 10 Dutch dollars, and it's cold, and they've got wooden shoes on, and they're drinking whatever beer the Dutch drink. It'd probably be a dark lager. There's a kick to the belly, a knee, and he goes down. Down goes big bar brawler. He's grabbing the ankle desperately. Is he going to get a 10 count? Nope, he just gets up. Okay, this third round's pretty good. Goes for a big knee. The crowd's into it. They've got on wooden shoes. That's the only thing. The only thing I know about Dutch people are they have wooden shoes and it's cold. Big knee. He's really raining it on here. Oh, good punch there. He's pouring it on. Kicking upper, lower, middle. He's really, he gets taken down. How sad. Oh, he's going for an ankle lock. He's going for an ankle pull. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Rope break. A rope break. Oh, my cable came out. Sorry, everybody. My cable came out. Borderline, he looks like Matt Hughes. Borderline, that is Matt Hughes. It's not Matt Hughes. So I'm having trouble with my cables, everybody. Sorry. Down goes Dick Butt Plug, says Go Dance. That's not a Dick Butt Plug. Up against the ropes here. He's just sitting. So if my mic goes out, I got to keep very close eye on my levels here within Streamlabs, which I'm using tonight. I don't know why I decided to use Streamlabs. But I'm using Streamlabs tonight. I'm keeping a close eye on my levels, my audio. And I noticed that my levels had disappeared to nothing. So my cable, which is very sensitive right now, very sensitive, can't touch it or it stops working. So this fight is over. I think we're going to get it's going to be a draw, I assume. Unless it's going to go to they have judges? We're going to find out. I think we know who won this one. The skinnier guy won this one for sure. And that's going to be Piet van Gameren, I think. Oh, no, the rope escapes. The rope escapes. Oh, so Pete Van Gameren is the big chubby guy. We've seen him before. He does what? What was that? That's pretty awesome. That was like the worm over the top. Nathan Jones Bald Head is here. Hi, Nathan Jones Bald Head. This is a pretty cool dance move. You could really impress the girls with it. Watch it. You go down like the worm, up and over. Woo! So that's Piet Van Gameren. We've seen this guy before. I knew I've seen him before. The other guy, don't know. So we're gonna move on to the next fight here. Hopefully, it's we're not gonna go backwards here. It might be Ricardo Fiet versus Jarrell Venetian. No, it's not. That's neither. Okay, so I knew right away that this is not the fight I was expecting, because Ricardo Fiet and the other guy, Jarrell Venetian, they're both black men. So this is we'll have to figure out what fight this is. Not sure. We'll find out shortly, though, I'm sure, from our Dutch announcer, who's going to announce who this is. L Max is here. Oh snap! Long time ago you were online live. I mean, yeah, it's been 5 months. 2 kids, you know, new baby, means not a whole lot of time for extracurricular activity. So I'm not sure what he said that guy's name. He said it. I wasn't paying attention. Here comes. Who is this? I thought I recognized this guy, but I thought it might have been Willie Peters. No. Who is fighting here? Is it Dave Schultz? Do you say Dave? Dave Scott. So Dave Scott, I'm going to look at Dave Scott here. He's he only has 2 fights on his record. This is his first ever fight. I think he's from the USA. Dave Scott sounds like an American name. Looks like he got a cut. Dave Scott versus... No, he's from the Veen gym. He must be Dutch. He's taking on his opponent here. So it's Dave Scott versus Gerald Van Week. L-Max, thank you, buddy, old pal. Thanks for the congratulations. I appreciate that. There you go. We're grappled here as Rick Scott is trying to go for a throw or slam here. He's got the upper body tied up. He spins him around. Punches from what's his name? Gerard is the other guy's name. It was a kick from Gerard, who's very pale. He's translucent in color. Good boxing exchange here from the guys, and sort of a wild aspect, so to speak. Goten says, "You're gonna watch the UFC fight tonight? The most dangerous man alive today?" I don't think so. So let's talk about the recent UFC, the one with Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone. I guess I was surprised the fight went so quick. It was over so quick, but I did not. I am a big Cowboy Cerrone fan, but I did not want Cowboy Cerrone to win. I guess I like Conor McGregor. Oh, Rick Scott just plowed him right in the face. I think he's done. Whoa, he's wobbly. This can't go on, ref. He's done. He doesn't know what universe he's in right now, ref. You can't let him fight anymore. He can barely walk forward. It's over. There you go. Good call, ref. Good call, ref. So, even though I'm a huge Cowboy Cerrone mark, I did not want Cowboy Cerrone to win because, unfortunately, Cowboy Cerrone, he just has a lot of wear and tear on his body. He's not the same fighter he used to be. He just can't win the big fight. He just can't win the big fight. He's had several chances at big fights, and he's never been able to win any of them. So I think he could have beat Conor, I guess. I mean, he had as much a chance as any other guy. I mean, Conor, it depends on how much Conor had been training. I was kind of wondering how much Conor had been training because, you know, before his fight with Khabib, he was posting images of him on his yacht. And I kept commenting, like, you have a fight coming up. I don't see there's not a big area to train on your yacht there, buddy. So are you just gonna coast into this fight? You're gonna get demolished. So he probably did train for this fight against Cowboy Cerrone and actually put in some effort. But he's still beatable. It's not like Conor's unbeatable. So I thought Cowboy Cerrone had a chance, but I did not want him to win. Because if he won, then that means what? He would have fought the winner of Khabib versus Ferguson? No. Maybe the loser. But he doesn't win the big fights. He would never win a championship at this point in time in his career. It's done for him. I don't see him making a run for the title ever again. And that's kind of sad, but, you know, Cowboy Cerrone's had a long, storied career. He has nothing to be regretful about. There's Hans Nyman. Ronaldo Rehhoff. I don't know how to pronounce Dutch names at all. So, Ronaldo Rehhoff here, it's R-I-J-K Hoff. But that's Rehhoff? That is weird. I am not even going to try and pronounce the name of this fucking guy. This guy's name is Rick. The only thing you need to know is that this guy's name is Rick. That's the only thing you need to know. I can't pronounce his last name. He looks like another Dutch white supremacist, though. He's part of the neo-Nazis in Holland there. Seems to be a lot of them. Okay, see how he said that? Oh, then he gives that little smile. What is he? He's smiling. He knew. This guy's a time traveler. Because he knew he was going to say this name and that I would never be able to repeat what he said. And he gives me a knowing grin and wink. And this guy's got on some cute dad jeans on. So, look it. He says this guy's name, Rick whatever, and then he knows I'm going to try and repeat it, and he knows that's not going to happen, so he winks and smiles at me. You fucking asshole. Fuck you. Oh, God. L-Max says, you should stream Bas Rutten's fights when he wins the UFC. I want to see those fights. Probably can't stream anything UFC related, because they will crush my ass. So here's Rick. He's a big, burly, jail, prison ex-con. He looks like he would be suited in a prison. Better suited in a prison. He's a big, thick guy. So our other guy here, Ronaldo, goes for a flying Superman punch there. Doesn't really connect. He's working the kicks here. And Rick, the beefcake, is not really doing a whole lot here. He's backed himself into a corner. He should assert his authority and his size. Goes for he shouldn't be kicking. He should be punching and tackling this guy. He should be pushing him, but he looks afraid. He looks hesitant. Now, there he goes forward, a little kick. He should go forward again and just start throwing giant bombs. So anyway, I'm glad Conor McGregor won. I guess I don't like that he won in such a quick fashion against Cowboy, because it was kind of a letdown. I mean, it was an exciting fight for 40 seconds. Good body shot there by Ronaldo. Is this guy's name Ronaldo, or am I calling him what's his name? Yeah, it is Ronaldo. But I'm glad Conor won, because then, okay, there's better matchups ahead. I would not be interested in seeing Cowboy Cerrone fight either Khabib or Ferguson. Just would not be good fights. Cowboy would get destroyed, and it would be sad. L-Max says, Dutch kickboxers are tough, man, hard as steel. Have you seen this guy? Steel is not an attribute. Steel is not an element that I would attribute to him. Gotan's Khan, our buddy Gotan says, Brock Lesnar, his ass. Elmax says, I don't like McGregor at all. I'm a Khabib and Diaz fan. Well, yeah, you might. Okay, I can understand people don't. I can totally understand why people either hate or dislike Conor McGregor. But the guy puts the asses in the seats, and the guy sells. Win, lose, or draw, the guy sells. So that's all that really, I guess you can say about him. You know, I don't think his fighting skills are all that special. I think he gets lucky a lot. You know, he got super lucky against Aldo. I would even say his fight against Cowboy, he got lucky. You're not going to tell me those shoulder strikes were a giant point that he worked. I think that was just sort of there and it happened. Anyway, I could be dead wrong. I don't know jack shit. Don't listen to me. I don't know jack shit. Elmax says he used to. He is shit now. And we're getting a knock on the door for my son, who's, I think, banging a toy sword on the door to get my attention. Now he's just knocking. Oh, my son. He's tapping his sword. He wants to come in. He's going to keep tapping until I let him in. Hold on. We're on YouTube right now. Come here. You're going to have to say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You say hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
That's my son there, everybody. That is the most dangerous man alive today, Junior. I haven't been paying much attention to this fight. We have the prison neo-Nazi. He's got Diablo written on his belly. He's taking on the off-colored Ronaldo, who's wearing Jeet Kune Do shorts. He fashions himself to be like Bruce Lee. He's controlling this fight for the most part. Our giant Rick, he could probably... Oh, your stinky feet? No, your stinky feet! You know, put your slippers back on there, boy. Gotans. You've got somebody that says hi to you. He says hi.
Hi.
So our big prison fighter here, he should be asserting his size and weight on this other guy. Somebody else says, hi, you cute little S word. Well, stinky feet. Get those feet out of my face. Okay, go see Mama. Whoa. Careful, you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Here, put your slippers back on. Here. All right. Well, he got poked in the eye, I guess. Make sure you shut that door. He didn't shut the door. Oh, thank you. Thank you, buddy. He shut the door. So I didn't see the eye poke. He's saying, no, I can't fight anymore. He can't see. Can you see? He does. I don't know if he wants to continue to fight. He's got some scratching under his left eye. I think he's ready to go. He's got a scratch on his back. How does that happen? I guess Prison Rick over here needs to trim his nails. Whoa, headbutt. He complains over... Okay, so that was clearly a foul. That's not legal. And is his eye still being checked? What is happening? Maybe it's a no contest. Oh, that was just a end of round one. So here's our second round of 5 minutes. Our prison fighter here, he's a cheating bastard. Goes for big punches. He should be doing that a lot more. He should be pushing the, not pushing the pace here, but he should be pushing his size onto Ronaldo here. He should be asserting himself. and leveraging his size here and the fact that he's a scary fucking guy. He looks like an ex-con. He looks like your typical Bubba that you would see in prison, except Bubba will fuck your ass up. And Bubba's also he might be a neo-Nazi. So I would not want to mess with that giant tattooed monster over there. But I'll say Ronaldo here, he's got guts. He's the one that's pushing. Oh, he knocks him down! Oh, wow. This smells so fish. This is a setup. Come on. Get up. He's not getting up. He's done. Does he have, like, seriously, how, this guy might be, I joke when I say this guy might be a neo-Nazi. I don't think so. I'm not, at least I'm not joking. Because, oh, okay. I thought maybe that was like the Nazi eagle there. I don't know what that is. But I've been told there's a lot of neo-Nazis in Holland. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I've just been told that. I would say that's not good to have these guys fighting. Oh, there you go. Ronaldo has won despite the odds. Let's see this punch here. Over the top left there. Right on the button. He's got an ugly head. Like he's got one of them like wrinkly bald heads that's just gross to look at. Looks more like an MC guy, says Elmax. And Elmax has taken the Z off his name and put a space in. Thanks, Elmax. Elmax says, I was in Holland a long time ago. I saw tons of skinheads. I've seen tons of skinheads in this event. So there you go. Ronaldo has won with this beautiful punch, and down goes the prison brawler Rick. Oh, and he gives him a sweet kiss goodbye. Oh, if only this this skinhead had seen this colored gloating like this, but he's too glass-eyed and didn't know where he was, that he could not see this flagrant display there. That's great stuff. Diego 98 says there was a neo-Nazi even in South America. Well, we've got a guy with red hair coming. Is this Chris Lieben? Didn't some of the Nazis escape to South America? Like, didn't they escape to Argentina? Elmax says, wow, you noticed. Impressive. Nothing gets by me, Elmax. Nothing gets by me. So, oh, God. What did he say this guy's name was? I think that's Rick Rootlieb. That is Rick Rootlieb. That's Rick Rootlieb. So there's our Rick Rootlieb. And that means our next guy here is Richard Plug, a.k.a. Dick Plug. Rob Hill says, the Portuguese Mayhem Miller. There are tons of neo-Nazis in Chile and Argentina, Brazil, says Elmax. Nazis escaped to Chile, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico. So here is Dick Plug. Richard Plug. Okay, so they pronounce it Plug. I'm going to call him Plug. His name is Dick. Well, Dick Plug could be funny, but Dick Plug is even funnier. DeVries Town says, New York City, baby. Hi, welcome. Also, HHC is here. Phew, almost forgot about the stream. He says, GD, his hair is incredibly red. And DeVries Town, New York City, baby. Is he from New York City, DeVries Town? Is that where you're from? So here we go. We've got Rick Rootlieb in the red hair versus Dick Plug with a big swinging miss there. They both have red trunks on, so I'm glad that Rootlieb has bright red hair. But it would be hilarious though if Dick Plug also had bright red hair, just a shorter length. His hair is fluorescent red. Ooh, he goes for a kick there, and Dick Plug is on the mat. He's hurt. He's wondering what to do here. He should get up. He's got on sneakers. He's not Willie Peters is telling him to get up. I don't think that was Willie Peters. That could be Willie Peters. Hard to say. Some people will tell you that Hitler escaped to South America, says Simon. Yes, I trained with Henzo, says DeVries Town. Eli Easy, the game hunter. Hey, long time no see, bro. What's up, Eli? DeVries Town. So you train with Henzo Gracie up there in New York City. That's cool. So you is this a daily thing? Is this a weekly thing? How many times a week do you go? I follow Henzo on Facebook or on Twitter, and I think he's retweeted me once. So Dick Plug is on top here, going for an armbar. Nope, he didn't secure it, and now Rootlieb is on top. Rick Rootlieb. It's Rick versus Richard, or Rick versus Dick. As I was talking earlier, it's weird that Richard is shortened to Dick, and Rick is just Rick. It should be Richard is shortened to Rick, and Dickard is shortened to Dick. Gotan says, where is Alistair at? I don't think Alistair's in this event. There's no Alistair Overeem in this, but we do get a Gilbert Ivel. And Melvin Manhoef. And Big Mo T. We also get Big Mo T. His crotch is on fire, says Gotans. Okay. That was an odd comment there, Gotans. Elmax says, Rick with the big dick. I have not noticed the size of his package, but I haven't looked that closely. So Rick Rootlieb, Dickard says, HHC. Easy, the game hunter. I trained with Henzo for a year now. I'm in CO training at an affiliate. Henzo seems like a genuinely nice guy. I might have hated his fights in Pride. I literally hated every single one of his fights in Pride, except maybe the Dan Henderson fight where he got kaplowed. But I've hated every Henzo fight I've ever seen in Pride. Not to say that I don't like Henzo. I do like Henzo. I like all the Gracies to varying degrees. But I hated every single Henzo fight in Pride. Great guy, though. Henzo seems like a genuinely super awesome, fun guy. Diego98 says, Henzo is one of my favorite Gracies. Gotan says, be right back, gang. Oh, we better pause it. We better pause it for Gotans. We better pause it so Gotans doesn't miss anything. Just kidding. DeVries Town says he's a good guy. There was kind of a choke going on there by Dick Plug. Now he's going for an armbar. He spilt over there for the armbar. Again, he had no control over that. No, Dick Plug is on top. That was Rick Rootlieb had spilt over there for the armbar. I don't know if he's wearing underwear, or maybe he's got on a Speedo. We're getting a big shot of his drumstick here. Bad body, or bad camera angle there. The fight's going to be stood up here because they're against the ropes. Devilish faces here. Elmax says Sakuraba would have fucked him up as well. DeVries Town said, I've dunked with him a few times. 4 times a week I train with him. That's cool. That's really awesome. Well, you know what you can do, DeVries Town, if you remember it? Say your friends at Pride Resurrection send their best and hope everything is going well. DeVries Town, I'm moving to Brazil to live and train for 1 year. Wow. How expensive is it to relocate to Brazil? I guess it depends on the part of town you move to, the area you move to. But maybe it might be really cheap if you move on the outskirts. Or maybe if you find a good apartment right in the smack dab middle of Rio de Janeiro. Eli says he's cool as fuck, always makes you feel welcome. Was Rings Japan still operating at this point, and what's up with the Outsider? So funny you mentioned Outsider, the Rings Outsider. I have now Rings Outsider 1 through 6, which I might be interested in checking out. Let me pause this just so I can tell you guys this. So yeah, Rings Japan was still operating at this time in June of 1999. By this time, Akira Maeda had retired. So the worked style of Rings was officially over, and they would actually do real legitimate MMA from like that point onward. As soon as Akira Maeda retired and kind of stepped away from the company, so they would have the Rings '99 tournament, which had like Dan Henderson and Minotauro Nogueira, really legit guys in it. So yeah, Rings Japan was still going on. Rings Japan would still go on until about 2002, and then it would go belly up, and then it would later come back as Rings The Outsider, which I have the initial series of The Outsider events, which we can maybe look forward to watching in the future. Anyway. DeVries Town says, cheap, my partner has a house in the city, so for free. Nice. Awesome. That should be a fun adventure. Just be careful. You know, because when even people like Shogun Hua are getting robbed of their shoes and clothes at shotgun point. You know, Brazil is kind of a scary place. Shogun Hua is not even getting respect down there. They'll gladly rob Shogun Hua of his shirt and his shoes. Anyway, Dick Plug here is on top, or Dick Plug. He's on top. Rick Rutlieb. This gets a break here as they stand up. Our Willie Peters look like, I can't tell if that's really Willie Peters is our referee or not. It looks like it could be Willie Peters, but I don't know. DeVries Town in Sao Paulo. King of Kings 2000, Diego 98 says, by the way, King of Kings 2000 for me is the best Rings event ever. It was a great one. Yeah, for sure. Better than 99. Yeah. Great event. So Rick Rutlieb here is on top. And I see our Dutch Matt Hughes again is up here. Our Dutch Matt Hughes, everybody. If you gotta look, you gotta squint your eyes and it looks like Matt Hughes. DeVries Town. Oh yeah, he says it's not that bad, man. New York City is as bad. Well, sure. I probably for me it would be like a kind of a dangerous situation, as I live out in the middle of Illinois, which is a very relatively safe place. You know, no place is completely safe. Elmax says, I amputated my left foot 3 weeks ago. Are you're shitting? Are you shitting us, Elmax? Eli says, I don't want to go to Amsterdam. I do want to go to Amsterdam to do some kickboxing training. Maybe go to the Pancrase gym over there. Dick Plug here is one with a kind of like a smother choke here. I didn't really get to see it, but we'll go back here. He's kind of on top here. Does he lock up the arm for arm triangle? Yeah, he's got an arm triangle on. No, he doesn't. It's just sort of a smother. Okay, there you go. Elmax, now when you say you amputated your foot, do you mean a doctor amputated your foot? You had your foot amputated. What happened? Did you get in an accident, or do you have diabetes? Anyway, regardless, that's very sad news to hear. If you have a GoFundMe, let us know, and we'll contribute. So there you go. Dick Plug is the winner. He gives a sweet kiss to Rick Rutlieb. Devilish Face says, my boy Dick Plug. And we need to go to the next video file here. File. Navigate. There we go. Next. And we should go right into our next. I gotta resize it. This mother effer. All right, what time is it? I gotta keep an eye on the time here. 3:14 local time. Michael Cromwell says weed and red light district 2. I hope for Eli there. If you go over to Amsterdam, he wants you to get weed and the red light district. Eli says, no, I can't. I'm in the military. So, are you sure, Eli? So, I had a couple friends. This was during, like, 2003, during the Iraq War. And they had got some leave, and they went to Amsterdam. And they videotaped their adventures. And I think they did some, some not exactly legal things over there when they went. So let's hear the story of Elmax. I had my foot amputated. I was born with a club foot, and skeletal was missing in muscles. The blood circulation was bad. Leg was shorter, and I had pains. Oh, that's super sad to hear. Good for nothing foot. I'm fine and happy. So I'm wondering if you can. Actually, I was just looking at a company that were making like powered limbs, like almost like Deus Ex, with augmentations. They have like a powered hand that like actually works like a real hand. That's like a robotic hand. It's powered. I don't know how it works, if it connects to nerves or what. That's pretty awesome. So the future is here, everybody. The future is here. HHC says, good to hear you're happy. Yeah, we're all, my thoughts and prayers are with you, LMAX. That's got to be a hard thing to go through. So I hope your spirits are high and everything is good. We're going to move on to our next fight here as we get some rockin' Dutch music. Oh, yeah. Not sure who this fighter is. Don't recognize him right off the bat. And my match listing is all out of order, so I'm going to have to wait for the cue from our ring announcer. Michael Cromwell also says, glad you got it sorted as best you good. You understood what he said.
Number 4 in karate from the Netherlands for Holland, and this is his debut as a free fighter.
His debut? His name was, what was his name? Marcus Hoppy. So the fight that's actually listed as the first fight of the night on the match listing is Marcus Hoppy versus Ari Maigret. So this must be Ari Maigret coming out. Eli the Game Hunter, Easy the Game Hunter says, didn't Kerry Von Erich have a false foot or something? HHC says yes. So that wrestling career you've always wanted, LMAX, is still possible. Adi, whatever. Well, we got a babe. She's kind of scary though. Kind of scary. She doesn't. She looks like she's easy to anger. She looks like she might kill you. Oh boy. Yeah. So HHCC's story goes, he had surgery and he had to grab a burger from across the room in the hospital straight after, basically destroying his foot. Wow. So Marcus Hoppy versus Ari Maigret. Marcus comes out with a punch and a kick. Ari fires back now. These guys are amateurs, it looks like. Ari here is kind of very loose and not a lot of technique on his punches there. He is on the bottom here of Marcus. They're both wearing dark pants, though Marcus's pants are more of a sheeny, kind of like a shiny kind of pants there. And he has on soft booties. Ari here is got his neck tied up, but he doesn't have much here. He doesn't have like a neck crank because he's got to reposition that right arm if he wanted to get the neck crank, and he'd have to get his right arm underneath the armpit there, and then he might have a neck crank, sort of like the boa constrictor in the last UFC, going for the headscarf as he did. I seen Mark Coleman was all hyped up on Twitter after the boa constrictor. I can't remember his name right now. After he did that headscarf, and Mark Coleman was all happy about it, saying he because Mark Coleman had made the headscarf famous, and it's funny that the boa constrictor keeps winning with some things that you could call an amateur submission that only amateurs submit to. Like a headscarf really is something that you haven't seen in MMA for 20 years. It just doesn't work on anybody that's better than an amateur. So, but what's maybe old is new again. And because people don't really train the headscarf anymore, maybe that's why it was successful. It's one of those things where maybe some older submissions that aren't trained for and aren't worked on, if you specialize in those, you might be able to like tap guys out with, with like maybe a bottle opener neck crank might be able to tap out some guys now if that's all you train and nobody trains for it. Anyway, Eli the Game Hunter says, glad you're doing good, LMax. We're all pulling for you, LMax. We love you, buddy. Eli also says, did you see the Ryzen 20 GP? I missed it. Gonna watch Ryzen 18 to 20 next week. Gotta catch up. I kind of watched it, and I actually watched Fedor beat up stupid Rampage. I love Rampage, except for the fact that he blocked me on Twitter for no good reason. I hypothesize he blocked me on Twitter because I replied to a King Mo shit talking or maybe I followed King Mo, and I think Rampage just blocked everybody that followed or replied to like King Mo's stuff, because King Mo was trash talking on Rampage, and I might have laughed at one of his jokes, his memes that he posted to Rampage. I think Rampage blocked me after that. Anyway, Rampage looked horrible. He looked like he was hasn't trained a day for the past 5 years. It was awful. Diego 98 says, anyone saw Tito Ortiz versus Alberto Rodriguez? Yeah, I saw it. I saw clips of it. It was bad. Elmax says, thanks for the kind words, guys. I appreciate it. Rampage got fat, says Eli. Yeah, he's been fat for like 4 or 5 years now. Like really fat. When he fought King Mo that second time, I couldn't believe it. It was pathetic. You could tell he isn't putting in any effort. And if he is putting in a lot of effort, he's probably... Ooh. Whoa, punch there by Ari. And I think he's knocked him out. So Marcus has been knocked out by Ari. And the bell tolls. The bell tolls there on the 10 count. That was pretty cool. The one guy you never want to meet says Rampage became titties. That's funny. Whoa, big swing. That was a bad punch. You can tell these guys were amateurs, but that was a nicely timed shot there from Ari as he knocks him out. Terrible, awful punch. Atrocious punch. Not sure what he was thinking. That was really bad form. Whoa, terrible. God awful. Anyway, we're going to the next fight here. Yep. I do like this guy's haircut. He's got highlights and he's got the dark. It's very trampish. Eli says, yeah, that match he's talking about, Tito Ortiz versus Alberto Del Rio. That match was whack. Tito killed Del Rio. He was too coked out to fight back. Simon says, like the guy that keeps winning by Ezekiel choke. Going back to my comment, babes. He's going back to my comment that people tapping out to, like submissions that were used before that aren't used anymore, that are working again. So there's Jarrell Venetian, I believe. I'm positive that's maybe not. That could be Jarrell Venetian, and it also could not be. We're gonna see if the next fighter that comes out has kind of like dyed blonde hair. Then it's gonna be Jarrell Venetian versus Ricardo Fiet.
3 wins, 4 losses, and a 1 draw. And 12 knockouts after different free fights, cage fights, and Thai boxing matches. Rodney van Veres.
Nope. Nope, not Jarrell Venetian. What did he say this guy's name? So this guy looks like a stud. He's got a good smile. Not sure about his robe there. So that's Melvin Manhoef. Is that Melvin Manhoef? I don't know who the hell's fighting anymore. This guy's name is Rodney Glunder. Or is this Melvin Manhoef? We're going to find out shortly.
Daily unbeaten as a free fighter. 5 free fights, 4 wins, only 1 loss. Your applause is for Melvin.
That is Melvin Manhoef. Yeah, so he's fighting. Whoa, look at the spread. They got burgers. She's got a butch haircut. They're laughing at something. Somebody made a joke. So there's Melvin Manhoef, and he's taking on Rodney Glunder.
Wat we zeker nog even mogen noemen is de top security hier altijd weer.
Top security. Melvin Manhoef is really short. He's tiny. He's a tiny, tiny man. Rodney Favres, what? So on the match listing, and just to show you, I'm not dumb here. I'm gonna pull this over so you guys can see it. Okay, I'm not stupid here. It says Rodney Glunder versus Melvin Manhoef. So we have Melvin Manhoef versus Rodney Favres. Anyway, I'm just going to move that back. And I spoiled the fight. Sorry, fight fans. I also spoiled the Big Motif fight. But maybe you didn't pay attention to that. So here we go. Glunder. I'm going to just call him Glunder. He's going to try and bully Manhoef, who's a smaller man here. He can't do it, though. He's trying to trip him. He's got control with that body lock. Double unders with a clenched hand. Goes for a knee. So Melvin Manhoef, the shorter man, has maybe a lower center of gravity. And it makes it easier for him to balance himself against a slightly taller Glunder. Glunder here, not sure what his next move's going to be. He knees the knee and then knees the gut. He goes for knees to the thigh now. And we're against the ropes. Melvin Manhoef is not doing a whole lot here. He's going to get taken down. He almost fell on top, though. Glunder is going for mount, but he gets trapped in half guard. And Melvin Manhoef sweeps him. Oh, whoa. He's in full guard. That's amazing. Melvin Manhoef would look good with Jerry curls. It looks like he could pull off the Jerry curl look. He's a good-looking guy. He's got the right leg here trapped. He's going for an ankle lock. But he doesn't really have much here. They're in the ropes, and Glunder was going for his own same side ankle lock there. Neither guy really had a good grip on it, though, and they were in the ropes. Glunder looking pretty slick here with his kickboxing. Goes for a double knee there as he kind of jumps up, and Manhoef here. The shorter man has a tough task, a tall task ahead of him as he tries to outwit who might be a more technically better fighter here. But we'll see. Melvin Manhoef with a good straight right there. Big flying knee there by Glunder. Once again, a long jab Good hook there by Manhoef. He almost gets taken down. He is down now in half guard. He's looking to tie up that neck of Glunder. He has one Jerry curl hanging off the back of his head, which I will pause and rewind. Because remember, earlier I said Manhoef would look good with Jerry curls. He's got the one Jerry curl. Oh, boy. That's awesome. Press and play again here. He's trying to tie up the neck. He doesn't have much here. As Glunder is on top. Glunder is stalled here. As, the ref is going to stand him up. Manhoef in his one Jerry curl. Glunder here sets himself and he's going to come in. He's going to start off with punches here and then a knee. Manhoef shrugs him off. Manhoef here needs to really get the tempo up. He needs to get his game plan started. He needs to start punching. Maybe some kicks. There's some good punches there as they clinch. Knees from Glunder. Manhoef himself should maybe work the thighs of Glunder with some kicks. He has shoes on, though, if I'm not mistaken. HHC says, interesting variation of the old man Suzuki hair. We're in the corner. They just sort of give up and move away from each other. Manhoef has shoes on, so I don't see him kicking a whole lot, while Glunder has on those foot sleeves for traction. Goes for a flying knee. He keeps going for that double flying knee where he rockets out his left knee to get some extra oomph on his right knee, but it's not working. It's not working at all. Manhoef here is being a little bit stifled in the clinch by Glunder, who's a bigger man. We're in the corner again. Big upper knee there by Glunder. Work his glutes, says Gotans. Work his glutes. Manhoef is not impressing me here. Akira Maeda is in the crowd. He's ringside at least. Right there. You stare really hard. That's Akira Maeda. I'm pretty sure that's Akira Maeda, but it also could. There's a slight chance it could not be Akira Maeda. Melvin Manhoef's record coming into this fight was this is his only his second fight. Oh, starting his career out. He had formerly won at a previous free fight event, Battle of Amstelveen. He beat Jordy Jonkers. He beat Jordy Jonkers. Oh, boy. Jordy Jonkers. Let's tell the tale of Jordy Jonkers. He only had one fight in his career, and that was against Melvin Manhoef at BOA, Battle of Amstelveen. And he lost TKO palm strike. So Jordy Jonkers... That was gay, said the announcer. He did it. It sounds like he says that was gay. Let's hear it again. Oh, boy. There's some good striking there from Glunder. Jordy Jonkers, that is a name for the ages. If I make a... if I were to have a different nickname than the most dangerous man alive today, it would be Jordy Jonkers. So here we go, round two. So far, I'd give the first round to Glunder. Goes for that flying knee again, doesn't really connect. Remember the fight with Lawler? That was crazy, says Gotens. What fight with Lawler? Melvin Manhoef here is teeing off. Glunder with a nicely timed takedown. And our friend Alistair of Gentlemen's Combatives has joined us. What's up, buddy? How's everything down in Australia? Have you guys gotten any rain recently? Hoping for rain for Australia. So the animals also, all the animals I've heard. It was, oh, what was he doing? What was he doing? He's like humping him. Look at this. What is he doing? He's humping him. Everybody say hi to Alistair. Must be early for him waking up. This is early in the morning for him. The place is flooding now, so you guys got too much. So all that praying I did for rain, it's flooding and on fire. Gotan says Manhoef versus Lawler in Strikeforce. I don't think I've seen that fight. I can't remember it. So you guys have gotten, well, the ground is probably really dry, so there's nowhere for the water to go. Melvin Manhoef with his one Jerry curl. Well, hope everything settles down there in Australia and gets back to normal. Jules Gio, what's up, buddy? I don't think I've ever seen you chat with us. Have you ever been in a live stream with us? Jules Gio. Gotta add him as a moderator. If you see that I haven't added you as a moderator, just let me know. Though I do like to have some color every now and then. Everyone say hi to Alistair. So here we go. Manhoef not impressing me here. This is only his second fight, but to be honest, this might as well be his first fight because the other guy, his first fight was against Jordy Jonkers. Manhoef trying to tee off here. Jordy Jonkers was his first fight, and Jordy Jonkers only had one fight, and he never fought again. Gotan says, you must see it. It's fucking crazy. Julius Guillot says, a while ago. Were you on another stream? Anyway, I don't remember seeing you, but welcome, buddy. Always see a comment. I don't think I've ever seen you in a live stream, but I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. So Glunder's on top here. I think it's clear Glunder's won this fight. Manhoef versus Lawler is a really good fight. Jules Guillot says, viewer from France, thanks for joining us, buddy. We're glad you're here. We're glad. Ooh, we choked some on the way up. Happy all you guys are here. So I guess I'll have to check out Manhoef versus Lawler now. Whoa, good punch there from Manhoef as he rocks Glunder, but Glunder ties him up here. Nicely timed tie-up. I'm still really kind of taken aback by Manhoef's single Jerry curl. A gentleman's combatives showing off his language skills. And so is Gotan's. Let's see. What's the only French I know? Oh my God. Je m'appelle Nicolas. That's my name. Je m'appelle the most dangerous man alive today. Oh, that's funny. He gets Trace Bien very good, I assume. So this fight, I'm not really into this fight anymore. Melvin Manhoef hasn't looked really good. Glunder's looked okay. Wasn't Franca that fascist dictator from Spain? I'm not sure. Was there a fascist dictator in Spain? Was Spain? Didn't Spain have a? Well, Spain had a monarch for the longest time. Didn't the monarch come back? Don't they have a king and queen in Spain now? My son is back. Hold on, everybody. I'll be right back. You gotta go poo-poo?
Van de Hells Angels Nederland, ook een soort free fight club. Dames en heren, het allemaal gezien volgens de officiële internationale free fight regels is deze partij onbeslist. fights on his record with 2 losses. But with nearly 20 wins on his record as a Thai boxer, the former champion of the world Thai boxing, Mr. Big Moti.
All right, I'm back, everybody. My son had to go poo-poo in the potty, so he needed my help. Alistair says, this dude looks like a divorced dad. This guy? This guy here? Or the guy before? Simon does say, back on the topic of Franco, the dictator was called Franco. Basically, he hated Catalonia, and you'd be thrown in jail if you were caught speaking it. Speaking Catalonian? Diego98 does confirm they still have a king and queen. And Willie Peters is our referee. Willie Peters is our referee. I do like Willie Peters. And we see Hans Nyman there. And was that Rob Van Dam? No. Wait, hold on. This guy. So he's bald. And he's got the ponytail, little rat tail. And not a rat tail, kind of like a really small ponytail. It's pathetic. Hans Nyman. He looks like a divorced dad. Speaking of divorced dads, Hans Nyman. Hans Nyman looks like, that divorcee who's out of work. I could be talking about myself right now. Oh boy. Here we go. Round 1. Oh my God! Whoa. Yikes. There will be cheating. Willie Peters is the ref. Let's watch this again. This is like a rocket explosion here. Rob Van Dam, he kicked your ass, says Gotans. Here we go. Kapow! Whoa! He gets kicked off, so our guy is not really hurt here. And I say guy because I have no idea who's fighting now. He's back up. Whoa, he gets rocked again, though. He's punching back, though. This is how you fight off. This is what I say you do if you're hurt and you get back up. You start firing back as much because they're going to be sloppy and... whoa, he falls. He's on top. He's in half guard here. Especially if a guy's trying to go for a kill and he's really sloppy. I've seen plenty of times guys, even if they're wild themselves, they get bad punches there. Horrible punches. Diego98 says ponytail Putin. We just saw there. So divorced dad is on the bottom. And I'm just going to call him Jordy is on top. Because I was looking at, there was a guy, Jordy, what was his name? Jordy Junkers? Anyway, some guy Melvin Manhoef fought in his first fight. His name was Jordy Junkers. Kicks there. Whoa, he gets rocked again now. He's down from that overhand right. It was on the back of his head, I think. They're ringing, the bell's tolling. As the bell tolls, and I think it's going to toll to 10. The fight's going to be over. There you go. Oh, I know Sipu. Sipu's in the chat. What's up, Sipu? Generalissimo Francisco Franco, he says. Thanks for joining us, Sipu. You should have said hi earlier. Glad you can make it. There you go. We're going to go on to our next fight, which I'm hoping is going to be Jarrell Venetian versus Ricardo Viet. Alistair says the fucking hands on the dad. That was a fun fight. Divorced dad. Big Moti was divorced dad. Big Moti. I didn't know. It's Big Moti. Good fight. Good fight. On to the next fight, which I think is pretty sure is going to be Jarrell Venetian versus Ricardo Villite. And then it'll be time for the main event, which is going to be Gilbert Ivel versus Shemi Schilt. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. As soon as they get on with this damn... Get on with it! I think they're trying to pad out the DVD here. So here we go. Jarrell Venetian. That is him. He's coming out. He's very studious. He's a deep thinker. He's deep in thought right now as he comes walking down to the ring. Ricardo Fiit is pretty cool, says Alistair. He is, and this is a kind of a cool fight, just because of the gangster hate between these two guys. But I think Jarrell Venetian is known for doing what Ricardo Fiit does to him. Because, spoilers, in the next Pride 23, Championship Chaos 2, Ricardo Fiit fights Takayama Yokoi, and he does the same thing that Ricardo Fiit does to him here. So here comes Ricardo Fiit. He looks like an angry boy in the hood. I like his look though here. He's got a great look. He's a scary dude. He comes in and he pretty much goes right at Venetian here after he celebrates. They circle first. I forgot about that. They circle first. Schilt had just vacated the King of Pancrase title, if I recall correctly, or if I recall. So here we go. I like the I like his hairdo. His hairdo is great. I like this little outline. These guys are ready to go. There's going to be a high impact fight. Whoa, whoa! Did you see his corner dude here? Dude, corner dude. Looks looking badass. What is up with Dutch style? What the fuck does this say? It's like a T, an R, and an unfinished C. Or maybe that's like an arm making a... It's like a bicep, an arm making a muscle. What the fuck is this? Is that you? What is it? And then this, like the hairstyles of Holland circa 1999 are awful. Melvin Manhoef had the single Jerry curl in the back. Okay, Ricardo Fiet's haircut here is pretty impressive. This guy's fucking hair. What is happening here? It's horrendous. That guy is not cool. Not cool. Ricardo Fiet here, he's got this sort of like the voodoo skull in the back of his head. It's really cool. What is Jarrell Venetian looking at? Okay, so he's staring right at him, and Jarrell Venetian is like looking like like he's it's the Pledge of Allegiance is being recited. Yes, Alistair says explains Heath Herring's hair choices after going to Holland. Yeah, they must have some of the most crazy fucking barbers over there. That's a Europe in the 90s haircut, says Juliskio. There's some wild punches from both men. Here comes Ricardo Fiet. I want Ricardo Fiet to win. I like Jarrell Venetian, but Ricardo is a badass. He goes in for punches. Oh, Jarrell's down. Ricardo's pounding him. Get him, Ricardo. Oh, the ref gets in there to stop it. What's happening? What just happened? Why did they do that? Why did they cut and make a hard cut? Back to the fight here. Get him, Ricardo. The crowd is whistling because they want to see action. What is up with the booties here of Jarrell Venetian? HHC says stargazing. Alistair says just off topic. The Pledge of Allegiance is the weirdest fucking thing. Wait, hold on here. No. The Pledge of Allegiance is a perfectly fine thing. Which I had to say the Pledge of Allegiance all through school, but then they took it away because hippies were complaining that their kids were reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a patriotic American thing. The Pledge of Allegiance is great. Trust me. Every kid should say the Pledge of Allegiance. Anyway, press play. Here we go. Big punch there from Ricardo Yeet. Oh, it's a wild slugfest. Ricardo flies in to go kill him. Oh, the ref is in there to stop it. He throws him off. Jarrell Venetian is cut. I think he cut his eyes with the gloves. This is some crazy action here. I think he got cut by the gloves. He goes in here. A crazy action. Wow. They're checking out Ricardo or Jarrell Venetian. As the crowd is chanting, they want blood. The cut is right across the bridge of the nose, it looks like, or maybe on the side of the nose. Can't see. Hard to tell. This was a wild fight for while it lasted. Not sure it's going to go past this cut check here. Alistair says, externally, as a filthy communist Australian, it's odd. Seems really Orwellian. Yeah, but you have to understand, for like the patriotic America, where patriotism is a big thing. It's still a big thing in America, especially in politics, because you'll even see, it doesn't matter, Democrat, Republican, whatever, to be called unpatriotic, and if you don't love America, or if you're seen as against America, is a really bad thing. So to be called unpatriotic in America is still like the death knell for anybody's career as a politician. Like if you get labeled unpatriotic and it sticks, yeah, that's not good. It's really not good. You even see Bernie Sanders, like avowed socialist, lover of communism. He tries very hard to not be labeled as unpatriotic. Anyway, on to our main event here, which is going to see Gilbert Ivel, the Hurricane. Gotan says, "Save me, ref, save me." He says, "I'm proud to be American." Awesome, Gotans, awesome. Alistair says, "Can't you just wear a flag as a cape on the 4th of July?" You can. Here comes Pancrase-clad Shemmy Schultz. He's repping Pancrase here. Hoo-yah! As he gets in the ring. He's either repping Pancrase here for this, or he's left Pancrase. It's 1999, June 1999. Gilbert Ivel versus Semi Schilt. Big matchup here. Big matchup. Oddly enough, these guys would never fight again. They would only have this one fight. They could have had a rematch in Pride if they had wanted to, but maybe they would have been on different weight classes. Gotan says, "That's how brainwashed I am." The fact that you're proud to be an American? Nice red shoes there for Semi Schilt. I dig them. They're probably like a size 20. But Gilbert looks like he's got big feet too. Bonzo asks, how will Gilbert cheat tonight? You ain't kidding. And this is Holland. So we'll see a ring babe, a scary ring babe. slow pan up, and then pan down. Gayhart is one of the judges. I'll agree that you guys can pledge allegiance if you work out universal health care and get rid of that ridiculous school lunch debt thing. Whoa! Semi Schultz up. He's got no gloves on. What the hell just happened? Line is here. What's up, buddy? Kum is here. Or is it Cum? I always wondered, is it Cum or is it Kum? There goes Gilbert Ivel. He's crushing Semi Schultz. Semi Schultz just casually gets up, though. So now that Kum is here, or Cum, you can tell me how to say it. Is it Kum? Is it number 1, Kum? Or is it Cum, number 2? You let me know. But we got to make old Kum here, Cum, a moderator. So glad you could join us, buddy. Here we go. Gotan says, fuck Gilbert for trying to blind Don Fry. Alistair says, Rings was 50% fake. It was, yeah. Well, I would say in the early days it was 100% fake. Is the fight continuing here? Jesus, what's going on? Rings Holland was not fake, though. The only Rings Holland fight that was ever fake was Akira Maeda. Well, it was like a grappling exhibition when he fought what's his noggin? I can't remember his name right now, but Akira Maeda fought at the first Rings Holland event, and while every other Rings guy was fighting a real fight, Akira Maeda just did a grappling exhibition with what's his face? Gotan says, Cum, laugh out loud. It might be Cum line, but I'd hope to find out. Is it Kum? Put number 1 for Kum. Number 2 for Cum. It might be Cum. Whoa, big slap there from Semi Schultz. Palm strike. He goes for knees here. Gilbert Ivel is kind of wild. Yeah, Dolman. Alistair, you are correct. It was Chris Dolman. I couldn't remember his name. HMWPY Pyro says, just woke up and you're live? Nice. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming. The crowd is into this fight. This is a blood feud. Semi Schultz here going for knees. Gilbert Ivel slugs away. Semi Schultz has the back of the head tied up, but he lets go of it. He's still going for knees here. He tries to go for an uppercut. Now a big palm strike to the side of the head. 2 more palm strikes there. Gilbert Ivel is getting stifled here. He comes out throwing as he clips Semi Schultz. They tie up. They're going to hit the corner. Semi Schultz is controlling it. Semi Schultz is a big, strong guy. He's tall and really strong. He tries the takedown here. He lands in a disadvantageous position, but gets on top here. Gilbert Ivel, not good on the ground. He's awful on the ground. Very bad. He's probably just going to lay on his back here and not do a whole lot, as he'll just get frustrated and angry as he's on the bottom. He's looking gassed as Semi Schultz goes for a Americana, but Gilbert Ivel gets to the ropes for a rope escape. Rope escape, says announcer. And here we go. It started again. Big slaps there from Semi Schultz as he's repping pancrase, the old style of pancrase, with the gloveless hands. Although at this time in pancrase in Japan, they were putting gloves on. Alistair says you can tell Semi wasn't used to closed fist punches at all at the time. I don't think he's allowed to closed fist punch here in Rings Holland if he doesn't have gloves on. Ye-Lord 2 is here. What have I missed? You've missed the whole event, buddy. We're at the main event. It's Gilbert Ivel versus Semi Schultz. Semi is looking to tie up Gilbert here, and Gilbert's looking to tee off. This is probably going to piss off Gilbert. This is a different type of fight than Semi Schultz had been used to. This is more of a hard-hitting, aggressive, frantic fight. He looks like he's cut under the right eye. He's bleeding. He's not looking good here. He's looking a little gassed himself, but Gilbert Ivel is slugging away, going for the body. Yelor2 says, Volkan follows me on Twitter. I've seen that. I saw that. That is amazing. Good job, Yelord. You should tell him to follow Pride Resurrection. Not that I think he could understand what we're talking about. We don't do a whole lot of rings here. Anyway, this is a wild fight. Semi-Schultz trying to get these palm strikes off, but it looks like he could be poking Gilbert Ivel's eye. We're out of the ropes here. Gilbert Ivel is going to get put back into the ring. The ref tells him, who the fuck are you guys? Why are you touching him? The fight's restarted. Semi-Schultz gets slugged. He falls to his knees in the ropes, under the ropes. The ref's got to get in here and stop this because nothing can happen. He moves the rope out of the way, though. They should stand this up. Yeah, just stop it and stand it up when it gets to this position. Bell rings, end of round 1. Both men need a much-needed breather. Oh, that was a good first round. Semi-Schultz looking a little phased here. He looks a little off kilter. Alistair says, if anybody deserves getting poked, it's Gilbert. Yes, for sure. Is that his sister? Is that his girlfriend? I've seen her before. Especially when he was all pissed off at one event and he wanted to kill the guy, like after getting disqualified. What a beginning of this fight, though. What a fight. Semi-Schultz just casually gets up from that, like nothing happened. As I take a drink break. Yelor2 says, my comment got blocked on stream. No F words allowed. Everyone's been saying fuck pretty much the whole time, I think. I don't know who would block it. Plus, you're a moderator. Huh. I don't know, Yelord. That's kind of weird. Just try it again. I'm pretty sure F words are completely allowed. There you go. There's Alistair. Fucking bullshit. In Iron Sheik's voice. Semi-Schultz on the bottom here. Gilbert Ivel's on top. He's going to get rolled almost. Juliskio says, difficult to imagine that Schultz became such a kickboxing legend watching this. He's beat Badri Hari. Yelor2 says, I just want Sem to beat the piss out of Ivel. Goten says, that was the Don Fry fight. He went all crazy on my dad. Big swinging punch there from Gilbert Ivel. He's getting kicked now from Semi-Schultz, who's pushing out his long limbs. He should be doing that some more. Maybe go for some Muay Thai thigh kicks. That one guy you never want to meet is testing the F filter. It's not working. Devilish Face says, number one bullshit. What? Number one bullshit. Number one bullshit. Oh, that's Iron Sheik. Good punch there from Ivel. Whoa, he swings and turns. Semi-Schultz here probably should have wore gloves, but he's repping Pancrase. The old Pancrase, though, was dying. 1999 was the year Pancrase was going into gloves and doing away with the bare hands. A sad time in Pancrase's history. Because Pancrase really lost what made it special, I think. That and all the famous guys were gone in 1999. Minoru Suzuki would be gone not long after. He was barely fighting 1999, 2000. Funaki was barely fighting in 1999 and 2000. Shamrock was gone. Bas Rutten was gone. All the big guys were gone. All of them. I can't remember their names, but all of them were gone. DeLucia was done fighting. Guy Mesger was in Pride. Anyway, Alistair says, Hulk Hogan, I'm the real American hero. This is some more Iron Sheik stuff. Oh, yeah. His best, though, was that when he was on a radio show with Scott Farrell, I think. Scott Farrell, who has an annoying fucking voice. Scott Farrell. So, if you're wondering who Scott Farrell is, if you've ever watched the Yama Pit fighting MMA event, Scott Farrell is the guy. He's got like a voice like this. It's like he's got a worse voice, but can you believe this guy is a radio talk show, kind of like Howard Stern type figure, where he has like a radio talk show? Could you imagine listening to that guy for 3 hours straight? Scott Farrell. What was I talking about? Let's press play. Oh my god. So anyway, no, I remember now what I was talking about. So Iron Sheik was on with Scott Farrell. Kum Kum Line says, I do not understand the benefits of bare hands. Well, if you can only slap, I agree. Anyway, Iron Sheik was on the radio with Scott Farrell, and they had a fake Randy Savage call in, and he was like, oh, I'll take you and I'll do this and that. And then they tricked Iron Sheik into thinking it was the real Randy Savage. And then Iron Sheik went off kayfabe, or he shot on Randy Savage, exposing that Randy Savage used to come and ask Iron Sheik for coke and marijuana. You guys have had to seen that video. It's on YouTube or whatever. Anyway, let's press play. So, this match has kind of devolved. Semi Schultz is looking pretty bad here. He's looking beat up. Gilbert Ivel looks fine. Semi Schultz should have wore gloves for this. There was like a backhand from Gilbert Ivel. Semi Schultz going to go for a suplex. No, he's not. He's trying to wrap up Gilbert Ivel here, and he just falls on top of him. But they're in the ropes. It's going to get stood up. Semi Schultz has bad ring awareness right now. HHC says, imagine if Sheik did MMA. Imagine if Sheik did MMA. It would be horrendous. So we're in the corner against the ropes here. We're going to get stood up again. We're back up. Oh, Gilbert Ivel's crushing Semi Schultz. He's crushing him. Semi Schultz is still up, though. He's falling, though. He might be knocked out. I think he's going to get a count here. He should get a count. He gets up. He staggers. Gilbert Ivel's going to go for the kill here. As the crowd is going crazy. Semi Schultz down, but the crowd is... It's done. It's over. I think it's done. Semi Schultz looks wrecked. He can barely... He's walking backwards. He doesn't know where he's... He puts his hands up. He's not ready to fight. Wow, did you see that? What a finish to this fight. Gilbert Ivel's corner goes nuts, and whoa, look at this guy. Whoa, he's a security guard. What? What's happening? I thought this guy was trying to grab this guy to get him out of here. Alistair says Discord. I'm not allowed to say Discord in this stream. Oh. Yeah, I haven't been on... I'm sorry, you Lord. I know, you set up that Discord. I haven't been in the Discord forever. I've got to get back on it, but I used to go on it when I was at work. And, well, now I don't work anymore. We got to replay this. Semi Schultz gets totally wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Gentleman's Combative says, more bad Dutch hair. That guy didn't have any hair. He had tattoos as hair. Semi Schultz is getting just kaplowed all over the place. The crowd is going nuts. As Gilbert Ivel's corner's going nuts here. I seen that guy in the suit and that bald-headed guy with tattoos. Semi Schultz all fucked up here. He's staggering. He can barely stand. He's going to get thrown down by Semi Schultz. This shouldn't count as a down. He got thrown down. He's taking in a deep breath, trying to get his head straight, but his head is not going to get straight. He's up. He's wobbly. He walks backwards. He knows he has to put his fist up to say he can continue fighting, but he cannot continue fighting. Wow. What a fight. That was a good fight. Look at this guy with the fucking tattoos on his head. Another, I would say skinhead, but he's in with all the black people. Ex-con? Do it in slow-mo. So there's the Discord, everybody. While you're here, go join the Discord. I will jump back into Discord sometime today or tomorrow. And we'll talk about MMA and whatever. Semi-Show got wrecked. Well, that's what you get slapping in a fist fight, says Jaliskio. Good one, buddy. That is true. Oh, and Semi-Show says, or Gilbert Ivel says something here. Let's turn it up. I'll turn it up so we can hear what he says. I couldn't really hear what he said. But let's listen closely. Okay, I still don't understand what he said. He said something, motherfucker and fuck. That's all I could get from that, is motherfucker and fuck. Yelord2 says, it's mainly just me and HHC on the server. Oh. Well, we'll change that. Also, I forgot to add HHC as a moderator. That shouldn't have been counted as a down. He threw him down. That doesn't count. Sammy Schultz got effed up. His right eye is closed. His left eye is looking bad. He said Schultz was a tough motherfucker. I think I caught that first part, but he said something about fuck. Wow. That was a great main event. Jeez. The Schultz just gets effed up. Great end to the king of the magic ring. The great name of an event. Rings Holland had the best names for their events. The absolute best names for their events. I got more great ones. They have, I could just read you off the list here. In fact, I'll open up my folder here. And if you don't know these great names that Rings Holland did for their events, they got all the great names. Let me get over here. I'll pull this up here. So I'll move this over here. So, okay, so Rings Holland #1, and then this other free fight event, which wasn't a part of Rings Holland, Battle of Amstelveen. They had the King of Martial Arts, the Final Challenge, Utrecht at War, Red Devil Free Fight 1, which I do want to watch someday. The King of Rings, Who's the Boss? Rings Holland, Who's the Boss? There was the Kings of the Magic Ring. There can only be one champion. Di Capo di Tutti Capi, which translates to the boss of all bosses. Heroes live forever. Still the greatest name for a fighting event ever. And then Some Like It Hard. And then there's some more good ones. But anyway, that's all the free fight events. I have some more on my other computer. I got to transfer over. But I also got all of the first series of the Rings the Outsider, which I do want to eventually watch because it looks interesting. It looks different. And Akira Maeda's in like a managerial role. Yelord2 says, Di Capo di Tutti Capi. So anyway, yeah, I've got to end it here. I got to go take a shower and get ready to go to church. We're going to church tonight instead of tomorrow morning. I think so we can sleep in tomorrow. But thanks for coming, everybody. Glad you all could make it for this return stream. Hopefully I'll be able to find some more time soon, but I think I might have to go find a job pretty soon. I think I'm going to be desperate that I need to go find a job. But I should be able to get something going here. So I'm not worried about that. I just, money is, I had some money in some stocks and they're kind of going sideways now, downwards. And I can't let my savings be drained away. Anyway, see ya, everybody. Thanks for joining. I had a great time. Go join the Discord. And I'll sniff you fucking jerks later.